गणेशाय नमः। बोलो
ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः।
ओम श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः।
ओम श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः।
ओम श्री गुरवे नमः।
ओम श्री गुरवे नमः।
ओम नमो नारायणाय।
ओम नमो नारायणाय।
ओम श्री परमात्मने नमः।
ओम श्री परमात्मने नमः।
ओम हम हनुमते नमः।
ओम हम हनुमते नमः।
ओम नमः शिवाय।
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 Together in praise of Bhagwan Shri Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. बोलिए सियापति रामचंद्र की जय। जय श्री राम। Before we get into all the welcome comments and the Sumiran and our Katha, there are two special pieces that we will chant before. One is Ganesh Ji Bhajan, Gaiye Ganapati Jagabandhan, and this will be followed by the Sri Ram Stuti. And I'll tell you afterwards why we have chosen these two pieces to sing tonight. I'm sure you'll be familiar with many of these words. Please do join and sing along with us. In praise of Bhagwan Ganesh, Boliye Gajanan Swami ki Jai.
गाइए गणपति जगवंदन।
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 शंकर सुवन भवानी के नंदन।
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 गाइए गणपति जगवंदन।
गाइए गणपति जगवंदन।
सिद्धि सदन गज वदन विनायक।
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 कृपा सिंधु सुंदर सबलायक।
कृपा सिंधु सुंदर सबलायक।
जगवंदन
गाइए गणपति जगवंदन।
मोदक प्रिय मुद मंगलदाता
मोदक प्रिय मुद मंगलदाता।
मोदक प्रिय मुद मंगलदाता
मोदक प्रिय मुद मंगलदाता।
विद्या वारिधि बुद्धि विधाता
विद्या वारिधि बुद्धि विधाता।
गाइए गणपति जगवंदन
गाइए गणपति जगवंदन।
मांगत तुलसीदास कर जोरी
मांगत तुलसीदास कर जोरी।
मांगत तुलसीदास कर जोरी
मांगत तुलसीदास कर जोरी।
बस ही राम सिया मानस मोरे
बस ही राम सिया मानस मोरे।
गाइए गणपति जगवंदन
गाइए गणपति जगवंदन।
शंकर सुवन भवानी के नंदन
शंकर सुवन भवानी के नंदन।
गाइए गणपति जगवंदन
गाइए गणपति जगवंदन।
गाइए गणपति जगवंदन।
बोलिए गजानन स्वामी की जय, गोस्वामी तुलसीदास की जय। Shri Ram Stuti, praising everything about Bhagwan Shri Ramachandra. We join with Neetu.
Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ramachandra कृपालु भजो मन हरन भव भय दारुण। श्री रामचंद्र कृपालु भजो मन हरन भव भय दारुणम्। नवकञ्जलोचन कञ्जमुखकर श्रीरामचन्द्र कृपालु भजु मन हरन भव भय दारुणम् श्रीराम
शिरमुकुट कुण्डल तिलक चारु उधार अङ्गविभूषणम् आजानुभुज शरचापधर सङ्ग्रामचित्रभरभूषणम्
श्रीरामचन्द्र कृपालु भजु मन हरन भव भय दारुणम् श्रीराम
इति वरति तुलसीदास शङ्कर शेषमुनिमनरञ्जनम् मम हृदयकञ्जनिवास कुरु कामादिखलदलकञ्जनम्
श्रीरामचन्द्र कृपालु भजु मन हरन भव भय दारुणम् नवकञ्जलोचन कञ्जमुखकर कञ्जपरकञ्जारुणम् श्रीराम श्रीराम
राम श्रीराम राम श्रीराम राम श्रीराम राम श्रीराम राम श्रीराम राम श्रीराम राम
बोलिए सियापति रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, गोस्वामी तुलसीदास की जय। जय श्री राम। Namaskar everyone, and welcome to the Hindu Prachaar Kendra's Sundarkand Yajna here at our Sri Ram Vijay Mandir. Tonight we have you, all of you here. So happy to see some faces we haven't seen for a long time. I'll give the acknowledgements at the end of our session tonight. So welcome to all of you who are here in person with us. And we also have virtual bhaktas joining us in the social media world. So it's a joy to have all of you with us as we will worship, as we have been worshiping, and we will also be learning together through the words of Sundarkand. So this is the second of 5 nights of Yajna. But this is the first Katha session because last night we had our 21st Sundarkand Parayan, which is the non-stop recital of the entire Sundarkand. So this is our special sadhana, just for general information. For this year, we have undertaken this to honor Sant Goswami Tulsidas Baba, the Sant poet, who rose from being an orphaned street child to being a world teacher through his compositions, Ramcharitamanas, which we call Ramayana, Hanuman Chalisa, and several other texts. Several bhajans as well, he has written, like the two we just sang. That is why we chose those two, Gaiye Ganapati, Ganesh Bhajan. It is the very first composition of one of his texts called the Vinay Patrika, and the Sri Ram Stuti is also from that text. And guess what? Guess why we have chosen to sing this today? It is because today is the actual Tulsi Das Jayanti. Boliye Goswami Tulsi Das ki Jai. His 400th Shraddhanjali year, as I mentioned last night, I know many of you would not have been here. It would have started at the very beginning of this month. So August, the month of Shravan, it's a very important month for all of us, for our indentured history, for our connection to Bharat Desh, our connection to all our ancestors, and certainly our connection to Bhagwan Sri Rama. So whenever the month of Shravan comes around, and it's becoming very popular now, we must not fail to remember Sant Goswami Tulsidas Baba. So having said those few opening comments, let us prepare our minds and our hearts to receive the teachings and the blessings of tonight's Katha. We will join in the Ramayan Sumiran as we remember with great love and reverence, just like Tulsidas Baba did before he started writing Ram Katha. We also join in Sumiran before we start narrating Ram Katha. We ask the blessing, the guidance of Bhagwan Ganesha, Bhagwan Shiva, Jagadambe Ma, of Bhagwan Sri Rama, and of all our gurus. Ramayan Sumiran. Jo sumirata siddhi hoy, Gananayaka karivara vadana, Karavu anugraha soy, Bodhi Rashi subhaguna sadana, Mukha hoi mata, Pangu chadaya girivara gamana, Jasu krita sudaya, Brahmu sakala kalimara dhamana, Neera saroruhasham, Taruna aruna parijanayana, Karaundu mama uradhan, Sarashira sagara sayana, Kurunda hindu samade, Umaramana karunayana, Jahi dina padane, Karau kripa vardanamayana, Bandha guru paramat, Kripa sindhu nararupahari, Mahamoha tamapur, Jasu bhajana ravikara dikara, Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama, Shri Ram Jaya 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 Rama, Shri Ram Jaya 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 Rama, Shri Goswami Tulsidas ki Jai. Jai Shri Ram. Kindly repeat after me as we praise all the things that make the fifth kand of the Sri Ramcharitamanas Bahut Sundar Hai, the Sundarkand, very beautiful. The descriptions are in this mantra. Kindly repeat. Sundare Sundaro Ramaha.
Sundare Sundaro Rama.
Sundare Sundari Katha.
Sundare Sundari Katha.
Sundare Sundari Sita.
Sundare Sundari Sita.
Sundare Sundaram Vanam.
Sundare Sundaram Vanam.
Sundare Sundaram Kavyam.
Sundare Sundaram Kavyam.
Sundare Sundaro Kapihi.
Sundare Sundaro Kapihi.
Sundare Sundaram Mantram.
Sundare Sundaram Mantram.
Sundare Kimna Sundaram.
Sundare Kimna Sundaram.
Boliye Pavanaputra Hanuman ki Jai. One disclaimer. I hope my throat survives the evening because I am having a little challenge. But Bhagavad Kripa, it will be fine. So one of my gurus at the ashram in India where we were studying described Sundarkand as Hanuman Baba's biodata. You all know what's a biodata? I think all of us generally will have that knowledge. You know, when you are preparing for a job, for an application, to send off all the things about yourself, your qualifications, you list all your accomplishments, you list other important and impressive details about yourself. Well, this is exactly what is contained in Sundarkand. And we may write our own biodata, or we may engage a professional. Who has written Hanuman Baba's biodata? Did he write it himself? Sant Goswami Tulsidas Baba. And the person who is writing anyone's biodata, it's very significant. Will you choose any and anyone? Will you do that? No. You'll choose someone who will be very able and capable. Hanuman Baba didn't have to choose. Out of Tulsidas Baba's love and reverence and the relationship he shared with Hanuman Baba, the way he is characterized in the whole Shastra, it's very important. So Sundarkand, it is considered and treated as a complete treatise on human life. It's a handbook for our existence in this samsara. It starts with a journey. Sundarkand starts with someone taking a journey, which is a metaphor for our own life's journey. And it ends, Sundarkand ends with a plan to build a bridge to go across an ocean, which is also a metaphor for our life, our human existence, because it's about securing how we can secure a safe movement from this world to the next, from this existence to the hereafter. And what we often refer to, you might hear people saying, crossing the Bhava Sagar, the vast ocean of worldly existence. What were we singing earlier on? Bajranga Bali. What's the next part? Meri naav chali, karuna kar paar laga dena. We talked about the boat and having to cross. Okay, we were doing this earlier. So for those of you who were here, you would have been able to join in that. So let's see the start of Hanuman Baba's flight through the opening chaupais of Sundarkand. These are the opening words, the opening verses, the opening lines of Sundarkand. And join in the refrain with us, please. Chaupais, Krishnaji. Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Ramavant ke bachan suhaye suni Hanumanta hridaya ati bhaaye Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Jab lagi Sita hi dekhi koi kachu mohit harsh videshi Bolo Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Yaha kahi naai sabani kahu matha sabani kahu matha chale harashiya gari Raghunatha Hari Raghunatha Bolo Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama बोलिए सियापति रामचंद्र की पवन पुत्र हनुमान की गोस्वामी तुलसीदास की जय जय श्री राम The opening lines of Sundarkand. What is being described? It says Jambavant ke bachan suhaye suni Hanumanta hridaya ati bhaaye. Hanuman Baba was very delighted, very overjoyed to hear the very encouraging words of Jambavant. Okay? Now I have a question for you. Who is the hero in Ramcharitmanas? In Ramayana, our Ramayana, who is the hero? Look, they want to make Hanumanji the hero of the whole Ramayana. Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra is the hero. In Sundarkand, who is the hero? Who is the champion? It is none other than Hanuman Baba. Yes. Okay. Now, it is not to say that Bhagwan is not a hero or not a champion. Always, when we are teaching and learning, take everything in context. Context is very important. So, Hanuman Baba is the hero in this Kand, in this chapter. So, if this chapter is all about Hanuman Baba, and he is the champion, and he is the savior and the personal healer of the author of Tulsidas Baba, who called him Sankatamochan, right? Then Hanuman should be the first name that appears. Hanuman's name should be the name that stars first. Isn't that so? Because he is the champion, he is the hero. But I want you to see this because we can miss this point very easily because of our love for Hanuman Baba. There are many others. The first name is not Hanuman. The first name is not even Sri Ram. It's not Sita Devi. It's not Vibhishana. It's not Ravan, all of them whom we meet in the Shastra, and they feature prominently in many of the Kathas. The first name, Jamavanta ke Bachana Suhaye. Whose name is first? Jamavant. Jamavant. So let's not miss this important point here. The counsel of our elders is very important in guiding our journey. Hanuman Baba was about to take off on the journey across the Lanka. The elders, they represent the voice of wisdom, the voice of reason, okay? And all of you elders, or should I say all of us elders, because I think I am getting there also, we have to see ourselves in this manner, because noble elders are an important presence in any gathering. How we treat elderly people, it tells who we are. I see this, you have all these very youthful, powerful Vanar warriors, and you have this elderly bear, Jambavant. Wouldn't he just keep them back? Wouldn't he just slow down the pace? You know, young people, what? Fast, very energetic, and so on, very quickly to move. Wouldn't he just do that? Not for them. Not for the Vanar Sena, because Jamavant's presence is of great value, and his company will be a great blessing and guiding light. This is the first lesson, the first value that Sundarkand brings to us in the very opening line. Those who will add value to your life, keep them close. I didn't say valuables. You understand the difference? Those who will add value to your life, keep them close. The Katha isn't saying those who will add valuables, those who bring meaning and purpose and perspective to your life, keep them near to you. And how does Jambavant speak? Bachana Suhaye. Bachan words, Suhaye, sweetly, lovingly, respectfully. Now it's not to say that we have to speak sweetly and lovingly and respectfully all the time. Who here doesn't get a little angry sometimes? Context again, okay? This is why when Hanuman Baba heard the Bachana Suhaye, the sweet, loving, encouraging words of Jamavant, how did he feel? Hridaya ati bhai. We often talk about bhav in the Kendra, in our satsangs on Sunday mornings. Keep the bhav, your energy, your mood, your vibration. It is very important. How you build that and how you nurture that, it is very important. And we are being taught here that speech is a very powerful tool in that process. Speech is a very powerful sanskar. On one of the other nights, we will see speech in a little more detail when we look at Hanuman Baba speaking. So we'll see that. So we've seen Jambavant talking to Hanuman Baba, okay, and how Hanuman Baba felt. I want us to see him talking to Bhagwan Sri Rama. Okay? Now the name Jamavant, it is mentioned only 4 times in Sundarkand. Okay? Only 4 times. Interestingly, it's the very first word, very first name. Then it comes almost exactly in the middle of the Kand. And then as the Kand is closing again, we get mention of Jamavant. The presence of the elder is connected through the entire chapter. So let us see him speaking to Bhagwan Ramachandra. We join in the Chaupais taken from midway in the Sundarkand. Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri सदा सुख कुशल निरंतर कुशल निरंतर सुर नर मुनि प्रसन्नता ऊपर प्रसन्नता ऊपर चलो
जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम जय जय राम
पवन तनय के चरित सुहाए जापवंत रघुपति सुनाए रघुपति ही सुनाए
जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम जय जय राम जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम जय जय राम
बोलिए पवन पुत्र हनुमान की सियापति रामचंद्र की गोस्वामी तुलसीदास की जय श्री राम. So it starts and it ends the closing lines again. Jamavantakaha sunu raghuraya japaranath karahu tumhadaya. So Jambavant said to Raghuraya, to Ramachandra, to Bhagwan Sri Rama, the one who is the master of the Raghus, listen to what he is saying. The one who gets your blessing, O Prabhu, O Bhagwan, that one will enjoy goodwill and happiness. The one who gets your blessing. This is Jambavan speaking to Prabhu Ramachandra. He is saying the Devas, Sura Nara Muni Prasannata Upar. The Devas, the human beings, the Munis, the Rishis, the Gurus, all those people, they will be kind to such a person blessed by you. And that person who is blessed by you, he will be humble. He will be virtuous. And he will shine brightly throughout the entire creation. He will be known by everyone. Who does this sound like? Like Hanuman Baba. He's not saying that it is Hanuman Baba because Hanuman Baba will not want Jamavant to say that about him to Bhagwan Sri Rama. Strategy in speaking also is very important. This is why the wisdom of the elders. So Hanuman Baba is the one who is so blessed. And then see what comes in the next line. Jambavan continues, everything has turned out okay, Prabhu. We have to say like Achmed, everything went real good. Right? So everything has turned out well. Oh Prabhu, Prabhu ki kripa bhayau sabakaju. All the work, everything that had to be done, janma hamara sufala bha'au. Oh Prabhu, everything has turned out well, and it is only today that our life's purpose has been fulfilled. Why are they feeling that? It is because Jambavant, Hanuman Baba, all the Vanar Sena, they have been engaged in action for the good of the world. Not just for themselves. It's what we call Loka Kalyan. What we do for our own welfare, of course. We have to look after ourselves. But we don't stop there. Our work or service, whatever we can give, whatever we can contribute, whatever we can help to build, it must be for the entire world. Loka. Our Kendra's, the motto, Atmano Mokshartham Jagad Hitaya Cha. About my own Atman, yes, my well-being. Cha, and equally the same for all. Now, see this description here. How did he speak to Hanuman Baba? Jamavantake bachana suhaye. You know, great poets, they don't waste words. They don't repeat anything unless it's important and absolutely necessary. So it says here, he speaks in a most charming manner. Jambavant. He doesn't speak arrogantly. How do you like it when someone talks in an arrogant manner? How do you enjoy being in the company of arrogant people? You love it? Humility. We'll see this. When you look at Hanuman Baba's nature in one of the nights. So Jamavant, after saying all these words, then he starts narrating to Sri Ram all that Hanuman Baba had done. And we see him maintaining that same mood and manner of speaking, just like the opening line of Sundarkand. You tell me which word is the common word you are hearing. Jamavantake bachana suhaye, line 1 of Sundarkand. In the middle of Sundarkand, Pavanatanayake charita suhaye. Which word did you hear twice? Suhaye. The things that are beautiful, the things that are pleasant, it is word repeating. It's worth repeating. This is why we see these words coming again and again. So let us return to the beginning, because I was just making this as a reference. Hanuman Baba says, as he's about to take off on this journey, on his flight, wait for me here on the seashore. I will return after seeing Sita. He doesn't say if I find Sita Devi. I will return after seeing Sita Devi. He's very optimistic. He's very enthusiastic to take up the task assigned to him. And he says, our work. Who is going to do the work? Hanuman Baba is going to do the work. Hanuman Baba is as inclusive as you can get. You all know what's an all-inclusive? I don't know what's an all-inclusive. I never went to an all-inclusive. So, as all-inclusive as you can get. He's very conscious of the emotions of his peers, his colleagues, how they must be feeling. They are probably not able to go. They have their own limitations and all that. But he takes it on himself. And he doesn't say, I will. What we just talked about? Arrogance. Not like that. Our work, it will be accomplished. And why will our work be accomplished? You will learn these 2 words tonight. These are my 2 favorite words whenever I do Hanumanji, Kathas and Yagya. Ceremony, we have to remember the stickers we might have to share, okay? We'll take a note for that. So he's optimistic and enthusiastic to take up this task. Why? Because he says, I feel very cheerful. I feel very motivated. I feel very happy. And to help to nurture that happiness and that enthusiasm, listen to what he does and what he always does. Yaha kahinai sabanhi kahu mata chaleu harashi hiya dhari raghunatha. Bolo Jai Ram Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jai Ram Jaya Jaya Rama. Having reassured everyone, even as Jamvant had reassured him, he bowed to everyone. This word is not Mata. Mata is what? What is Mata? Durga Mata, Saraswati Mata, Mother. This word is Mata. See how important one letter is. Mata, forehead. Okay, offering pranam, salutations. He bows to everyone. And then he sets off. He starts his journey. Harshi chale. What's that? How? Harshi chale. You all know? Chale. Harshi chale. Cheerfully, happily, motivated with enthusiasm. Now listen, I know when people have distress, you can't tell them about Hershey Chale at that moment, okay? But take the value, take the lesson that is being taught, you know? In life, as much as you can, as much as the challenges of life will allow you, and we'll see Hanuman Baba facing challenges, how do we try to move and go about? Harshi Chale, with happiness. But something nurtures that Harshi. It doesn't come just like that. I remember once I was doing this and a child said afterwards, Hershey. What is Hershey?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Yes, the chocolate. I said, yes. Hershey makes you what? That's what you enjoy? Hershey. She couldn't remember. And she said, Geeta ji, is it Hershey Chale? I said, yeah, that's me. I will chale to the Hershey chocolates. Huh? Hershey makes everything beautiful. Okay, so we take on those challenges. What motivates him? Hiya Dhari Raghunatha. Those of you who follow Kathas, and if you read Sundarkand, and you follow Hanuman Baba's life, all his exploits, through the easier moments, through the more challenging moments, there is no time where he forgets Bhagwan Sri Rama. At every moment, at every step of the journey, as it becomes more difficult and more trying, he remembers Raghunath. He remembers Bhagwan Sri Ram. And what is written here? Dhari. Fixed. You know, he holds him in his heart and in his mind. You know, I have a little question for you. Okay? What motivates Hanuman Baba? Bhagwan Sri Rama. It drives him, it makes him progress and move on. What motivates you? What is your motivating power or energy? What drives you? Not the Prado, what some person here I say in the car, not a Prado or Sentra or all these X-Trail and all of that. Not that vehicle. Yes, that will take us around to different places. But you answer this. This is your personal assessment of yourself. What motivates you? What drives you? What is the biggest influence in your life? The Katha is putting this before us because again and again we see Hanuman Baba's motivating energy and the source of everything that he can do, everything about him. It is all rooted in his love for Bhagwan Sri Rama. We have one more set of chaupais that we will do because we want to make sure we finish by 8:30 and we do have a few things to get done before we get to that. So the Katha continues. He is taking flight. Let us hear. Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Apokha Raghupati Karmana, Ehi Bhanti Chaleu Hanumana. Jimmy Apokha Raghupati Karmana, Ehi Bhanti Chaleu Hanumana. Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Jalanidhi Raghupati Dhoot Vichari, Tei Main Naat Hohi Shramahari. Jalanidhi Raghupati Dhoot Vichari, Tei Main Naat Hohi Shramahari. Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Hanuman Baba moving? What are the two words? Harshi Chale. So he's moving on like this. Jimmy, with great joy, very positive attitude. Jimmy Amogha Raghupati Kara Bana. Bana means an arrow. Okay? Let's say I am an archer. Okay? What do archers try to do? Shoot away from the target? What do archers try to do? Hit the target. Every time Professor Narayan Singh and I, sometimes we talk about it when the archer had to light the Olympic torch many, many years ago. How precise and how much practice that would have taken. Focus. Okay? So, Jimmy Amogha Raghupati Karabana. Hanuman Baba is moving. Dheere, dheere, right? Where's he going? Dheere, dheere, dheere. Not like that. Full speed. Very enthusiastic, very motivated. Like Sri Rama's own arrow. Focused on the target. Ehi bhanti, like this. Chaleu Hanumana. He's moving. What happens as he's going? You all know the kathas. Jalanidhi Raghupati Duta Bichari Tai Mainaka Hohi Shramahari. As he's moving, focused. This word, Amogha. It's a beautiful name for a girl. Amogha. Amogha means that which does not fail. It's unfailing. It's on target. It's on point. Okay? So as he's moving on and traveling, the ocean says to Mount Mainaka, here goes Raghupati Dut, the one who is the servant on the mission of Bhagwan Sri Ram. Tai Mainaka Hohi Shramahari. Why don't you offer some rest to him? Give him a ease up. He might be tired. But he now start. The journey now start. It's a great value, and this is a great lesson, especially for younger people, right? Because actually many of us, we have the tendency to wait for the last second, not minute. And if there's an exam, just before we take the pen to start to write the exam, what? Procrastination, being idle, wasting time when there is something urgent and important to be done. Listen, I'm not innocent, eh? I'm not innocent in this. We all, but sometimes, want a little lahe, a little relax, a little ease up. That's normal. Okay? It's normal for all of us, human beings. But to waste time. I met one of my high school friends. It was such a joy to see her last week. Sometimes you just meet people when you're moving about, and she hailed me out, right? Well, I've forgotten that my name is Sumari sometimes because everyone calls me Geeta. So this person called out Sumari, and I just continued going, and then she came and she said, "And is you?" So I said, yes. So she said, we had a quick conversation. And she said, girl, and we just come out from high school a few years ago. So I said, yes, I feel so. She said, I have 3 grandchildren. I can't believe that, I said, well, I have none, But so you're just having, she was talking about, she said, look how time has gone. How time has flown by. Look, we have just finished our heritage vacation course. And the children who we knew who were so small, just in 3-4 years, when we saw them coming to the course, we were shocked at how big the children seemed to have grown up so very quickly. So time, it's not waiting. And it's precious. And it's not to be wasted. So your work, whatever you have to do, whatever service, it should be efficient and excellent and prompt. Hanuman Baba sat on Lahe, right? What no ordinary mountain. A golden mountain, Mount Mainak, what does it represent? Those things that tempt us. He is being tested. How many things test us and tempt us in life? We have to be very vigilant and conscious about our choices. And Kal Yuga is the age of temptation. Okay? If we are not of strong mind, if we are not like Amogha, Raghupati, Kar Bana, we lose our way. So this is what the Katha puts before us. Now, there are 2-3 verses whenever I share this Katha. I like to share these words of Sant Kabir Das. Who are we celebrating today? Whose Jayanti is today? Goswami Tulsi Das. Okay? So these are words now of Sant Kabir Das. And they belong to that same locality in Varanasi, Banaras. Kal karai so aaj kar, sabhi saaj tuv saath, kaal kaal to kya kare, kaal kaal ke haath. The auspicious deeds, the work you have to do tomorrow, do it when? Today. Why make excuses? Kal kal to kya kare, kal kal ke haath. Why make excuses and put things off for tomorrow? Your tomorrow and my tomorrow is in the hands of death, and no one knows what will happen. Kal karai so aaj kar, aaj karai so ab, pal mein parle hoyegi, bahuri karega kab. Continues. What you have to do tomorrow, what we said? Do it when? Today. Kabir Das continues, his son. What you have to do today, do it now. Right? Do it now. Okay? Don't delay, because time is coming to an end. The flight of time is the might of time. We have no control over it. So live with urgency and do those things that are important. So let us see Hanuman Baba's response in the closing doha. How does he approach Mainak? What does he say? What does he do? Will he stop? What will happen?
हनुमान ते ही परसा कर पुनि कीन प्रणाम, ओ रामा कर पुनि कीन प्रणाम। राम काज कीन्हे बिनु मोहे कहा विश्राम, ओ रामा मोहे कहा विश्राम। सियावर रामचंद्र कर जय शरणम, शंकर हरि ओम। जय जय सिया राम, जय जय सिया राम, जय जय सिया राम, जय जय सिया राम, जय जय सिया राम।
बोलिए सियापति रामचंद्र की, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। जय श्री राम। So with gratitude, what's that word? Gratitude. Hanuman Baba, Hanuman tehi parasa kara puni kinha pranam. He offers pranam with gratitude to Mount Mainak. Okay, he doesn't give in to that moment of temptation, relaxation, becoming distracted, etc. And he makes one of his most famous utterances. Ram kaj kinhe binu mohe kaha bishram. There can be no rest for me. I cannot be idle until I have done Ramakaj. the work of Bhagwan Sri Ram until I have done the good work. What is the work of Bhagwan Sri Ram? It is the good work. It is dharmic work. It is working for the welfare of all and everything. So he is very gracious in his response to Mainak, and he offers the most sincere pranams. It's a sign of Hanuman Baba's humility and understanding of what is important. And after this, he feels even more enthused. He feels even more committed to his mission. And as he continues his flight, there is a very energizing chant on his lips. We are going to sing it. Those of you who know it, please sing it with us. Ram kaj kinhe binu mohe kaha vishram.
राम काज कीन्हे बिनु मोहि कहाँ बिसराम। ओ रामा मोहि कहाँ बिसराम। राम काज कीन्हे बिनु मोहि कहाँ बिसराम। ओ रामा मोहि कहाँ बिसराम। No rest for me, no rest for you, until we bring back Ram. Bring no rest for me, no rest for you, until we bring back Ram. Bring back Ram, 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 bring back Ram.
बोलिए सियापति रामचंद्र की, पवन सुत हनुमान की, गोस्वामी तुलसीदास की जय. Jai Shri Ram. What does bring back Ram means? Who is Bhagwan Shri Ram? Maryada Purushottama Rama. The one who lives according to what is ideal and noble. So when we go and we hold on to Ramacharan and we touch and we bow the feet of Bhagwan Ramachandra, okay, we are touching the feet that has served the entire world and protected everyone. So tomorrow we will continue just with part of this katha, because I want to move along to Hanuman Baba's entrance into Lanka. Remember, we have only 4 nights. So I am selecting certain portions of the Sundarkand to do. We'll do Vibhishan Milan and also the meeting with Sita Devi. So this is how we'll proceed for the next 3 nights. Now there are a couple things to get done, and we want, as I said, to stick to our time of finishing at 8:30. So we are going to do our arati a little earlier than we normally do, and we will organize for that now. So I will ask all of you to stand, those who are involved in assisting with the arati, before we join in the singing and offering of arati on this blessed occasion. Today is what? Yes, I thought you would say today is Wednesday. On this blessed occasion of Tulsidas Jayanti, as if by some cosmic design, as we stand for Arati, after listening to Hanuman Baba take off on his flight across the ocean, we join with Bharat Desh, and we join with the world to rejoice with great anticipation for what is possible as Chandrayaan 3 has landed. I have to tell you that Raviji was really crazy about this achievement today. I got so many messages, and I'm sure many of you would have been receiving posts on your social media, chat groups, and so on. It's such a joyful time for our civilization. So Chandrayaan-3 has landed on the moon's south pole, and it is indeed a very historical and deeply joyful moment, as I said. And we celebrate this with the powerful chanting of 3 Oms together. Everyone. Bharat Mata ki Jai Ho. I was thinking someday we can chant. You know how we make these little lines and the kata of Hanuman? It's a bird, it's a plane. During the kata of Sundarkand, it will be what? Hanuman. It's Hanuman. Today we will sing, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's Chandrayaan. Okay, but yes, we are from the tradition Chanda Mama Durdi. So we hope all of these achievements, because also how nations use power, it's very important. So we pray for the blessings for the entire world. Let's join in Hanuman Jayati.
आरती की जय हनुमान लला की 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 दुष्ट रघुनाथ लला की आरती की जय हनुमान लला की आरती की जय हनुमान लला की जाके बल से गिरी बल कापे रोष रोष जाके निकल जागे अंजनी पुत्र महाबलशाली संतन के प्रभु सदा सहाई देवीरा रघुनाथ पधारे लंका जारी सिया दुहिलाए आरती की जय हनुमान लला की आरती की जय हनुमान लला की लंका सोकोट समुद्र सिधाई जात पवन सुत बार लड़ाए लंका जाई असुर संहारे सिया राम जी के काज सवारे लक्ष्मण मूर्छित करे सहारे आने सजीवन पार हुआ बली स्वामी जय बजरंग बली जय बजरंग बली स्वामी जय बजरंग बली राक्षस सब भाई शारदा के जननी तुम्हारा राक्षस सब भाई शारदा की जननी जय बजरंग बली स्वामी जय बजरंग बली बोलो जय बजरंग बली स्वामी जय बजरंग बली विद्या बल की सागे परमेश्वर सुख दे विद्या बल की सागे परमेश्वर सुख दे नाम जपे तुम राखे जिससे पाप हरे जय बजरंग बली स्वामी जय बजरंग बली जय बजरंग बली स्वामी जय बजरंग बली कांचन कांचन तुमने रघुपति काज करे कांचनी कांचन तुमने रघुपति काज करे संकट मोचन स्वामी जीवन कष्ट हरे जय बजरंग बली स्वामी जय बजरंग बली जय बजरंग बली स्वामी जय बजरंग बली सबसे सागर नाथ सीता खोज दिया सबसे सागर नाथ सीता खोज दिया जगत अम्बा को जाकर राम संदेश दिया बोलो जय बजरंग बली स्वामी जय बजरंग बली जय बजरंग बली स्वामी जय बजरंग बली जय बजरंग बली स्वामी जय बजरंग बली जय बजरंग बली स्वामी जय बजरंग बली.
We join in closing mantras as we pray for everyone and everything to be blessed with Bhagwan's and Bhagavati's grace. Together. Om Durjano Sajano Bhuyat Sajjan Shantimapnuyat Shanto Mucheta Bandhebhyo Muktashanyan Vimochayet Swasti Prajabhya Paripalayantam न्यायेन मार्गेण मही महिषा गो ब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव ओम द्यौ शान्तिरन्तरिक्षं शान्ति पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्तिर् औषधय शान्तिर्वनस्पतय शान्तिर् विश्वे देवा शान्तिर्ब्रह्म शान्ति सर्वगुं शान्ति शान्तिरेव शान्ति सामा शान्तिरेधि ओम शान्ति 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 हरि ओम. Jug pranam to the entire creation.
सिया राम में सब जगत जानी करऊ प्रणाम जोरी जुग पानी सिया राम में सब जगत जानी करऊ प्रणाम
chant Jaikar, Boliye Gajanan Swami ki, Sri Krishna Chandra Bhagwan ki, Umapati Mahadev ki, Jagadambe Mata ki, Pavan Sutta Hanuman ki, Siyapati Ramachandra ki, Goswami Tulsidas ki, Trinidad और टबेगो देश की, भारत माता की, बोलिए श्री सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय 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 सीताराम. Please take your seats. Pavitra ji, our Jahaji Mai, before we have some announcements and instructions, we have to do one offering in honor of Sant Goswami Tulsidas Baba. In the year 1997, we celebrated his 500th birth anniversary. Okay, so today is actually 526 years. Okay, the anniversary. So we have many beautiful local compositions or pichakaris or mantras of the years, and I thought we should offer one this evening in honor of the Sant poet. So Pavitra ji will sing her composition from that year, and it tells the life of Sant Goswami Tulsidas Baba. So you can listen and please sing along wherever you can. Those of you who might be familiar with some of the lyrics. Dhanya He Tulsi, for Ramayana we have Dharma in the Caribbean. We missing Jahaji Mai Kapra and the stick.
Namaskar.
Check.
Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.
धन्य है तुलसी for Ramayan. We have Dharma in the Caribbean. Thank you, Tulsi, for Ramayan. We have Dharma in the Caribbean. Dhanya hai Tulsi for Ramayan. We have Dharma in the Caribbean. Thank you, Tulsi, for Ramayan. We have Jhanda in the Caribbean. Ramayan in Avadi. Dhanya hai Tulsi for Ramayan. We have Dharma in the Caribbean. Thank you, Tulsi, for Ramayan. We have Jhanda in the Caribbean. Was धन्य हे तुलसी को रामायण we have dharma in the Caribbean. Thank you, oh Tulsi for Ramayan. We have Chandra in the Caribbean.
When Sita was in But, she had great Lakshman, kidnapped by Ravan. Sri Ram sent Hanuman, with colonial plan, he saved Ravan. But the Jahajis in the Caribbean, oh, Sri Ram didn't have to come again as man.
He said, Tulsi ji ki Ramayan. Dhanya hai Tulsi for Ramayan. We have dharma in the Caribbean. Thank you, oh Tulsi for Ramayan. We have Chandra in the Caribbean.
Time for reflection, not celebration. The struggle of Tulsi and inspiration to all the people of the Caribbean. From a street girl to the Simhasan, oh, yet nurturing another civilization that Tulsi does.
Father of the Caribbean. Dhanya hai Tulsi for Ramayan. We have dharma in the Caribbean. Thank you, oh Tulsi for Ramayan. We have Chandra in the Caribbean. Dhanya hai Tulsi for Ramayan. We have dharma in the Caribbean. Thank you, oh Tulsi for Ramayan. We have Chandra in the Caribbean.
बोलिए गोस्वामी तुलसीदास की जय. हर हर Mahadev. And I took a note, my favorite lines from this Pichakari. For the Jahajis in the Caribbean, Sri Ram didn't have to come again as man. He sent Tulsi Ji ki Ramayan. So profound. Boliye Siyapati Ramchandra ki Jai. Baba, you have to give us a blessing. Our Babaji, from when we think of Sangre Chiquito, we think of somewhere so far away. And we can give him the cordless mic to use. Yes. Yeah, so our Pandit Dudnath, Rampasad, Dharmaputra, Raviji had ordained him, and we were very, very happy to have him and the others join us. Pandit Tarun also, thank you for coming.
बोलो अयोध्यापति रामचंद्र की
Jai.
पवन पुत्र हनुमान की
Jai.
जय. Officiating Gita Vahini ji, Guruji Ravi ji and Mata ji, Kirtan Mandali, devotees of God. While Gita ji was giving her pravachan, I was thinking about how I spent my day today. So, उठ जाग मुसाफिर भोर भये अब रैन कहाँ जो सोवत है. Uth, keep moving. Keep moving. Don't sit down and be idle. Hanumanji rested, but just for the sake of my neck. So, when I got up this morning and I did my devotion, I went to a Bhagavad session in St. Helena. And then from there we did some walk, and then we move on to Lakshmi Narayan Mandir. And then from there, I am here tonight. And from here, I'll be going home. And so I spent my day in bhakti. Bhakti ke sadhan kar le, Vaikunt tumhari hai, Vaikunt tumhari hai. This is the Vaikunt. This is our heaven. Bhulok ke Vaikunt dham. And when you have the blessings of your elders, I can only say, I can do all these things with the blessings of my many, many gurus. Some have gone beyond. Raviji is here still. His blessings, and he gave me a mission. I carried on that mission. This year will make 34 years. I have one more year to fulfill G, which is next year, to make 35 years of Ganesh Utsav. I had a duty like Hanuman ji to establish in the East-West corridor the Ganesh festival, and I have been successful by their blessings. So my Daravatis, before I give my blessings, I would like to invite all of you from Monday the 17th of September, which is just next month, to the 25th of September, we are going to complete the 34th Ganesh Utsav celebration. Next year, from the 7th of September, I will finish my mission. And then from there, I don't know what other mission he has for me. So, but I want him to know I start to get a little older too.
Yes.
So, oh yes, January, I'll be going there. I would like to recognize the blessings. Well, today, Geeta ji, I told Pandit Tarun, we're going to the Bhagavad. From the Bhagavad, we're going to Lakshmi Narayana. I say, and here, we're going to a Ramayana Satsang, Sundarkand, because we're doing Sundarkand every Thursday. And I don't read it. We have 3 young Pandits, Pandit Tarun, Dr. Vedavid, and Pandit Ramesh Shukla. And they are the ones who are doing the reading. So he told me, he said he never heard a lady in a Sanghasan yet. I said, tonight you're going to know.
Okay.
So Panditji, you have received great honor and blessings to be here. Binu satsanga viveka no hoi, Rama kripa binu sulabh na soi. So my dear devotees, let us ask Bhagwan Shiv, who is that Lord that drank the poison to save the world from all poisonous effects, who came as Hanuman ji in 11 Rudrans avatar. Shiva Hare Shiva Rama Sake Prabhu Trividhata Panivarana He Vibhu Ajajaneshwadayadava Pahima Shiva Hare Vijayam Kurume Varam Pratidinam Kushalam Jayamangalam Kamalalochana Ramadaya Nidhe Har Guru Gajarakshata Gopade Shivatano Bhavashankara Pahimam Shiva Hare Vijayam Kurume Varam Pratidinam Kushalam Jayamangalam Mangalam Bhagavan Vishnu Mangalam Garudhvaja Mangalam Pundarikangshe Mangalaye Tano Hari Rigveda Yajurveda Samaveda Yatharvana Charu Veda Shirbad Jajman Pratidinam Koshalam Jayamangalam Bolo Sri Satya Sanatana Dharma ki
Jai.
Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavad. Thank you very much, Panditji, for all your kind words and blessings. And yes, I am sure when you're saying 34 years, you're like my friend who I met up, but then it's just the other day we started this Ganesh Utsav. How did 34 years go by so quickly? It really how the wheel of time is just turning. So this is almost we are at the end of our session for tonight. 2-3 very important announcements. Ronald Chakri, you get a whole Chandrayaan for your birthday. So, dear Ronald, today is his birthday, Tulsidas Jayanti, and I understand you make special requests and so on, right? So I got the notification, you have to make a space for me to sing a song for Ronald. So that special request is coming up. The Kalyaji will sing while people collecting their prasad and so on. So very blessed, happy birthday wishes to you, Ronald, from all of us. Blessings for long life, well-being, prosperity. Those of you who know Ronald, once he's not busy with professional life, he in a Bhagavad, he in a satsang, he's somewhere, and look, yeah, Valmiki and Rene, and they're laughing, because they know that's true, yeah, somewhere, you know, and this is how we should spend our time also. Wait for the announcements, please. Then we want to thank many people, like I said, contribute to the success of an event. So thank you, Ronald and Uncle Maniram Malu and the family who here for the Bhojan for tonight. Very happy to have you all and that you all have stayed. Also, EFIX Investments Limited from Homeland Gardens in Kunupia for Prasad tonight and for the best bath and kitchen fixtures. This is my family, yeah? So they're right at the corner of Homeland Gardens. You can go there, very beautiful, reasonable things for the household. So yes, that's advertisement. And many others, Mr. and Mrs. Lal here for supporting the Yagya. Nirad, I am so happy that you made it. I can't see what the children. Kamalaji, thank you for bringing Nirad. Which way it went? All right. So very happy to have all of you all here. And the Surajnaths, I saw Ravi and Mrs. Surajnath. I don't know who, I can't see so many persons, and Uncle Kewal and Auntie Pauline. So many people to acknowledge, and Devanand from Aruka side. Lots of people we invited, and we're just happy to have you all here with us. We know it's very tentative times with all the situation with crime and all of that. We pray that you will all reach safely back to your homes, be very vigilant, and we certainly look forward to having all of you with us. Well, most of you, so I know some of you have come from far away, but invite others and do join us for the session tomorrow. So Prasad, you will receive as you are going out. Bhojan is in our the Heritage Institute building, so you can just walk to, it's just across there. You can also see what we are building, the institute we are putting up for teaching our heritage. Some of you have seen the space already. Food, Bhojan is packed to take and go to move along if you would like to. Those of you who live nearby, you can eat in the comfort of your home. So if you wish to eat before you leave, some tables are laid out. So thank you all very much for your presence. And the Kalyaji will do the special bhajan requested for Ronald for his birthday. You can have your prasad and you can have your bhojan. Collect on the outside. Jai Shri Ram.
जय हो गणराजा तुमहि शीश